Hey, what's up, my Tom fans? Hey, so today I'm going to be doing another reaction for you guys. This is going to be for No Response by Tom MacDonald. This one came from the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and here we go.
I'm the rapper that these other rappers jealous of. I made more off CDs than rappers who are selling drugs. True story. Every single aspect.
Yeah, he's making more off of his music than the rappers who are selling drugs. That was a Oh, I was not expecting that. I love that.
Independent. I got texts from presidents and major labels I ain't read yet. Told my manager I'd knock him out and he was like the homie. Then I fired him. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, dog. Au revoir. I don't need nobody's help.
Oh.
It's me and Nova by ourselves. Come here, babe. This is the entire team, nobody else. I conceptualize, produce,
Aw.
and write like every record. Me and Nova.
Sometimes, I mean, sometimes that's the best way to go. I mean, I know like for me, um, I had music production school and I tried to, do my own rap thing and it just didn't work. It didn't work for me. It wasn't in the cards. Um, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. Don't ask me to freestyle, and most likely won't happen. But I will tell you for a guy like Tom who he's a go-getter, he's been through it, and from what I'm learning is that he's got this drive and this passion for making music that has gotten him through a lot of really tough stuff. And when you add other people into the mix, it oftentimes mucks up the waters. And so I think what he's saying here is I don't need anybody else because this is my passion, this is my journey, and this is my music. And all I need is my girl and me. In a way, it's really, really cute.
Come here, babe. This is the entire team, nobody else. I conceptualize, produce, and write like every record. Me and Nova work the hooks, then they're mixed and mastered by Evan. This is homegrown. Shout out all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while your
Oh,
casket full of
dang.
broke bones. I ain't gonna.
Tom, you're funny, man. He's funny.
Shout out all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while your casket full of broke bones. I ain't gonna respond to all your disses. Look, I get it. Your videos get no views. You say my name and people click it, but I'm different. You need clout and you're desperate to make a living. But my bank account already full. I counted 7 digits like y'all attack me with disses. Attract all the critics. I'll laugh and predict.
Though Tom is just completely overcome, and then you can diss me all you want. I don't even bother clicking them because I've got 7 digits in the bank. I don't need to even listen to him. And this is gonna get really fast, so I'm probably gonna miss stuff.
You need clout and you're desperate to make a living. But my bank account already full. I counted 7 digits like y'all attack me with disses. Attract all the critics. I'll laugh at predictions. Surpass all the limits. The whacker the rapper, the more he's angered by the fact that I'm winning. I'm stacking the
What's that? The whacker, the rapper, the more upset that they are that he's actually doing well. And isn't that like pretty much anything in life when someone doesn't have something that someone else has, it's like they want it, so they get angry and they start attacking and launching grenades at that person. You know, it Oh my gosh, this is a good one. This is actually comical. This is funny, but I know he's being true, but this is actually like pretty funny. Though it's heavy, but it's funny.
I'll laugh at predictions, surpass all the limits. The whacker the rapper, the more he's angered by the fact that I'm winning. I'm stacking the millions, it's tragic to witness like cancer in children. Hey, no playlist, no pay clicks, no fake. Rappers call me gay cause my braids pink. Yo, main go crazy, so wasted. Front row at my show, I'm her favorite. I'm famous, they basically hate that I'm
He is hardcore trolling other rappers right now. Oh my gosh, Tom. He is hardcore trolling other rappers right now. This is great. Oh, great. I love this.
Yo, main, go crazy, so wasted. Front row at my show, I'm her favorite. I'm famous, they basically hate that I made it. Get paid more in a day than.
You know what that reminds me of? Front row at my show. I'm your favorite. That almost reminds me of the beef between MGK and how MGK released Rap Devil, and then Rap Devil was like half insulting Eminem and then half complimenting Eminem. And then when Eminem fired back, it was like, are you trying to compliment me or insult me? So it's kind of like what he's saying there. What Tom is saying there. You're at the front row seat of my shows, but you say that I'm not worth it, yet you're here. Oh my gosh, I love this.
My show, I'm her favorite. I'm famous, they basically hate that I made it. Get paid more in a day than they claim on their paycheck. I'm patient, but say my name again, I ain't playing. I'll buy the place that you stay in, then raise the rent till the space in your parents' basement is vacant. They call me privileged, y'all can't.
Oh my gosh, these bars are killing me here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Raise the rent in your parents' basement now that that space is vacant. Because they're not making any money off of their raps. Oh my gosh. I wonder who this was a diss to. I mean, I know that like overall, like it sounds like it's like a overarching diss to bigger rappers that pick on little rappers, or not little rappers, but you know what I mean. Obviously, Tom's not a little rapper. If he's got seven figures in the bank account, he's not a little rapper. He's got millions of subscribers, millions of views. A little guy. Okay.
Buy the place that you stay in, then raise the rent till the space in your parents' basement is vacant. They call me privileged, y'all can't admit that I'm gifted. I did it without a label's assistance. I made the business decisions. I overcame the addictions. Lived in the streets, got evicted, kicked it with killers and strippers.
Dang.
But still my vision was different. I bought a mic, started spitting, produced the beats and I mixed it. I turned my hand into a fist and flipped the bird to the system. I prayed I'd
Oh,
finish my
dang.
mission and keep my image consistent. I fixed the parts that were missing and switched the gas and the pistons. It's mathematics and physics. I had to travel the distance. I had to add some ambition and then subtract my suspicions. I wanted castles and riches, headed for caskets or prisons. I battled glasses of liquor and cabinets packed with prescriptions.
Dang! Oh my gosh! I got chills when he was talking when he was doing that. When he was oh, I got chills because I've been there. I mean, I remember starting like music production school when I was living in my car. Like, man, man, dude. Oh,
And then subtract my suspicions. I wanted castles and riches, headed for caskets or prisons. I battled glasses of liquor and cabinets packed with prescriptions. And still these rappers wanna sneak this all over my Facebook, always trying to tweet. I ain't gonna keep this a secret. My marketing genius, the algorithm triggered by exploiting your weakness. And y'all can call me clickbait and gimmicks, I call me rich. 1 million monthly listens on Spotify. I'm about to drop a couple $1 million on a crib, $250,000 on a whip. I just sent my mom a grip. And first of all, I heard it all. I could write a perfect song. I Googled the net worth of rappers hating and I don't respond. Middle finger from a private jet. I don't give a single flying. Every single person I have met in person on Twitter, they're tough. Yo, if rappers.
only reason I'm laughing is because he is like nailing them to the wall, and the thing is, I know that it's true because bigger rappers like to pick on little rappers, and it. Oh, okay. Breathe, Brent. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, the other thing is he's just going after them. He's going after them. He is going after them. He said, you're on a jet plane with your middle finger stuck in the air. I don't care. You're nothing. Your raps are nothing to me." Oh, that's great.
Every single person I have met personal on Twitter, they're tough. Yo, if rappers want to beef, I got the roast pan. Put them in the dirt like a UFO crash. Double time rappers, man, I'm murder with slow
Dang.
raps. All they
Dang. Dang. Put them in the dirt like a UFO crash site. Oh my gosh. Because when UFOs hit the ground, or when UFOs hit the ground, they bury them 6 feet under. Because they go 6 feet under the ground with all the pressure. Dang.
rappers want to beef, I got the roast pan. Put them in the dirt like a UFO crash. Double time rappers, mad I murder it with slow raps. All they do is go fast, turn them to some ghosts with the most facts. Slow clap, pulling triggers quickly with no blowback. Cracking under pressure like a cold glass. No fans, jealous that I rose fast. Y'all are on the road back. Look at your career, it's a joke, man. Promise that I won't.
Oh, he is like getting down with this. Oh my gosh. He's like the king of trolling. I'm just saying, like he's like the king of trolling.
Roll back. Look at your career, it's a joke, man. Promise that I won't laugh. Say you got the smoke, can't afford gas. Oh man, so sad. You record your album in a closet full of clothes with a notepad. Strong on the outside, muscles with no bone mass. Let's look at me for a second.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's basically saying, so you write your lyrics on essentially toilet paper, and what he said about you got big muscles but no bone mass. I mean, think about like, and I'm not trying to offend anybody here, but I'm just trying to break down this song a little bit. I'm missing a lot because it's really fast, but when I think of like rappers who go and work out in the gym every day, they're like super, super like buff and bulky, and so it's almost like he's saying that they're dissonant through his music, but they don't have a backbone, kind of. Like I mean, that's how I'm interpreting it. It might be different, but that's how I'm interpreting it. Um, but it's definitely he's clowning, sure.
The outside muscles with no bone mass. Let's look at me for a second, man. I was deep in depression, making me weak and pathetic. I thought I needed they blessings. It leaves an impression. I feel the infection. Repeating the lessons will only lead to me, and that's a lethal injection. And I was chasing a dragon with no medieval invention. I go to sleep and dream my life would be for me if I catch it. I let my demons possess me till I woke up in the wreckage and realized that I destroyed a whole cathedral of blessings. It's like my feet were magnetic, the street was steel, we connected. I couldn't seem to reach the sky no matter how far I'm stretching. And I was beaten to death and screaming for help for a second. Now I put everything I bleed into completing my records. I can't compete with my past, but I'm still seeking the relics. And I believe with every breath I breathe, the sequel is better. No fear, surrender, I'm clear of the pressure. The tears I remember will never let me forget I was near to the devil. I never claimed to be holy, but I got angels.
Oh my gosh. Everything he's saying, my past had me, my past kept me down, my past did this, my past. The more I focus on the past, I can't ever move forward, and me moving forward means I'm going to be successful. I'm going to keep writing, and oh my gosh! And then he does this contrasting from darkness to light. At least the beginning, that's what I'm seeing. I don't know exactly what it says, but well, here in like 5 seconds.
Remember will never let me forget I was near to the devil. I never claimed to be holy, but I got angels protection. I got a barbed wire halo and devil horns I don't mention. Yeah, the Lord is my savior, but revenge is so tempting. I don't expect to see heaven. If that's the case, I respect it. Cause I tried to cage the beast,
I mean, okay, dang. This one has me kind of like my emotions all over the. And the only reason why is because I can relate to what he's saying. I can relate to the feeling of being kicked down for the things that I was trying to do. I can relate to people being like, "Your rap's not good, bro. Stop." I can relate to that. I can relate to having the challenges and the struggles of life overpower your mind. I can relate to turning to God and looking at to Him as my savior instead of the past that I have. Because the more I focus on my past, the more I focus on all the things I can't control now in the present and in the future, that doesn't do me any good. And so I like what he's saying here. He's saying, if you've got a past, leave it in the past. You don't need to drag it with you. So that's the thing that like, oh man, good.
I don't expect to see heaven. If that's the case, I respect it. Cause I tried to cage the beast, but it's woken up the broken locks. I'm crushing everything I see like empty cans of soda pop. You titties on your knees like a grandma who don't own a bra. Put a bullet in your head like words you only spoke to God. I'm rowing through an ocean all alone inside an open box. Frozen from the blowing snow and soaking through my only socks. Y'all noticed me and chose the heat, so now the water's boiling hot. You'd hope I croak, I'm dope and coke, don't crack it, turn to solid rock. Hey, I ain't talking to you losers like you know the cops. I'm rich and that ain't bad for a kid who couldn't hold a job. Budget brand rappers, all that Gucci fake, I own a lot. You can't afford the way I live, you trying to control the cost. Whoa, I'm in solo mode, your promo won't affect the drop. Artists that you promo don't have clout, the photo likes are bot. Try to put me in the dirt, I'll thrive like you were growing pot. You prototypes are hurt, y'all need work, let me open shop.
Oh my gosh, this is great. You're trying to throw me in, and okay, I feel a certain way about marijuana, but that was a pretty funny bar. Try to throw me in the dirt, I'm gonna grow like marijuana. That's basically what he said. And he's still going back to the you're gonna try to beat me up and I'm just gonna keep rising above it. That seems like what this little section is about right here. And being that the song is called No Response, I'm assuming based off of the lyrics that he's got a lot of people that are throwing disses out to his way or in his direction. And you know, if he is if he is doing his thing, and I know that the hip hop game is huge with disses and is huge with like trying to tear people down. But he's sitting here saying, and I know like the Facts video also said this, this ain't rap, this ain't money, cars and clothes. He's not rapping about that stuff. He's rapping about real life stuff. It's almost kind of like NF raps, where he's rapping about, I mean, obviously I'm not comparing the two because they're definitely very different. He's using like NF is using kind of like trance hip hop beats, big trance hip hop beats, and Tom is using like actual like actual rap beats, if that makes sense. But yeah, there's no way to compare two artists like that at all. But I will tell you that from like the dissing standpoint, I get it. I get people trying to tear you down. I get it. And from the sound of it, he's tired of responding. He's tired of playing into the thoughts of those who are tearing him down when he's successful. He's got the fan base to prove it. He's got the place to prove it. And yeah, this is a really good song.
Out the photo lights are bot. Try to put me in the dirt, I'll thrive like you were growing pot. You prototypes are hurt, y'all need work, let me open shop. Y'all don't understand me like a burner phone, it's coded top. You'll never see my POV like you don't know the GoPro off. Make sure that the drone is all in slow-mo, so when y'all get shot, the footage captures every single moment while your corpses rot. Shoot it all on broken ons, touch it up in Photoshop. Upload it to YouTube with a donate button for your mom. So alarmed, y'all can never reach me with those broken arms. Untouchable as alcoholics' wallets at an open bar. Unbreakable Da Vinci Code embedded in like most my songs. Gang is full of animals, you think my home is Noah's Ark. Past is full of broken hearts, opponents that have blown apart. My logo on the stove, I let it smolder till they know the mark. While y'all were finding Nemo, I composed a team of total sharks. Hid inside the reef and chiseled teeth till they were over sharp. Y'all fishy rappers went to sleep to dream of coral seas and stars. We silently and violently reminded y'all the ocean's dark. Lordy, I really feel sorry for your corny bars. Maybe you'll improve and this is setting up your story arc. I am more like Iron Man, you are more like Tony Stark. You're human, I'm a robo suit equipped with guns and poison darts. Choking y'all to death like I am Homer home alone with Bart. I wish you would on every glowing star. Core is hard, high performance parts from a pro garage. All I see is smoke and sparks every time your motor starts. What more you got in store for me?
First half of the song, he got that target ready. In the second half of the song, he let the arrow go. Like Oh my gosh. Whew. Talk about being nailed to a wall.
Your death threats were ghost stories. And what's next gonna be?
Oh. Well, people threatening Tom like that. It's not cool, man. That's not cool. Would someone threaten somebody over music? Come on, bro. Come on.
Painful. Gravestones.
This was really good. This is definitely a very, very good song. I definitely have a response to this. This was awesome. This was really, really awesome. So I love this. I love how Tom is writing about his how he's overcome. He's just completely overcome. He's thrown all that garbage that's been from the past away, and he's moving forward. And he is publicly declaring that he's moving forward. He's tired of the drama. He's tired of the haters. He's tired of the people dissing him, and he's not gonna let it affect him. And I love that. I love that overcoming sense, that the overcoming message. And the other thing, like as a pastor, I will tell you that one of the most common things is like, people think that just because we're in a ministry role means that we're like, we have to sit and take abuse. Nope, we're not doormats. You're not a doormat. And so if there's like abusive comments, instead of just sitting down and having a conversation with each other, if there's abusive comments or grenades throwing either way, if there's a brick wall, we don't have to sit and tolerate it. And it sounds like Tom has overcome that brick wall more than once. So I just want to say that if you're experiencing one of those brick walls with somebody, and a brick wall, let me tell you what a brick wall is not. A brick wall is not mutual communication. A brick wall is you're trying to communicate with somebody, they're refusing to hear it. They're refusing to acknowledge that you're even speaking. They're throwing grenades at you. They're becoming a brick wall. They're taking the brick off of their own wall and chucking it at you. And a lot of times that brick wall comes from trauma, or it comes from some sort of issue that they're having in their life that maybe you don't know about. So while you can have grace with that person who is a brick wall, maybe approaching it from a different perspective, or if there's grenades being thrown, you don't have to be a doormat. Just saying. But with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys later.